Hey everyone, Chang here, and welcome to my channel. This is the practice problem video series, where basically we pick a problem that covers a math topic very well, or one that you would normally see in like a standardized test environment. Now, the best way to use this video series is when I introduce the problem, pause the video. Try to solve it yourself. Once you feel like you either got it or need a little extra hint, then continue the video. Well, let's begin. So for today's video, we're going to go over this problem. This is one of those annoying easy problems that because it's easy tends to be more difficult than necessary. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, for some of us who love speeding through math problem, especially someone like me who's extremely careless and never double checks his work, right? This problem destroys our test score. Now, in order to avoid that, the best thing to do, and although it's counterintuitive, is to slow down. When you're in a standardized testing environment, take your time, work through every single step to make sure that you're doing everything correctly. It's not worth it to lose point over a problem like this. So let's begin. If 4 times x equals 3 and 3 times y equals 4, what is the value of x over y? So we're trying to find x over y ultimately. Well, the first segment here gives us x. The second segment here gives us y. So we actually have to isolate the x and isolate the y and then plug it in and then solve. So let's begin. All right, for the first one, we have 4x equals 3. All right, we want to isolate x. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the opposite. Right? We're going to divide by 4 right here, and we're going to divide by 4 right here. So we have x equals 3 over 4. Let's just rewrite it right here. X equals 3 over 4. Okay, now we have to do the y. This is the second segment. Once again, we have 3y equals 4. In order to isolate y by itself, we're actually going to have to divide by 3 here and by 3 here. This goes away. Now we have y equals 4 over 3, right? So there we go. We have the two segments. Here's our x and here's our y. Now this is where some mistake end up coming in. Our x is 3 over 4 and our y is 4 over 3. So in this case, it's actually a fraction divided by a fraction. So let me just rewrite that really quickly. Let's just write in red here. So we have 3 over 4 divided by 4 over 3, which is the same as 3 over 4 times 3 over 4. And in this case, is 9 over 16. So that's one of the mistakes that we could potentially make, is that we end up going too fast and forget that we're dividing, so we have to flip and multiply. The other thing is that in the end we have 9 over 16. That is our answer. This is the one that we want to mark. But the problem is that when, especially in a standardized test, this is a multiple choice, they're going to do 9 over 16 or 16 over 9 or some combination, some weird combination. They might end up adding these guys like 6 over 8, so on and so forth. So be very careful when you're selecting the answer to select the correct one. Hopefully this helps. See you in the next video.